I guess a big congratulations is due for your recent victory of our AIM Fantasy League.
Like my smile.
Yeah, I was dreading this a little bit, to be honest.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. There was always that chance, I suppose, when comparing something tried and tested against some unknown little Chinese gambling company.
It's only the first quarter though, so we've got some time still left.
Absolutely. I think on a more serious note though, I think so as we discussed previously, the drilling project in the Falkland Basin was very important. We knew that it was fully funded. Mm-hmm. I think the surprise was just how good the results from the first drilling project went. Something out of the 70s cartoon shows, as we know from the name of all the whales, but the Zebedee project did exceptionally well.
How is this making money?
Yeah. But I think it did really, really well, and in fact, although the shares have gone down a little bit since the end of the quarter, the announcement today that the second drilling project's been delayed because of the fact that they want to really look at the results, see from the 3D seismic graphs, and just look to see how much of a reserve there is there, which I think is a lot better than anybody really thought that was going to be there. And plus the price of oil's obviously stabilised over the last month or so. So I think that twin win play that everybody laughed at me when we first started, like oil, oh my god, you're not going to do anything. Yeah. I think there was always that avenue there, wasn't there?
When they find the oil though, that you're setting with these graphs and things, can they actually extract it though? It's not that they just find it and they're we can only get a proportion.
I think it's obviously still early days. I think like with any find, it's going to be, as you say, how much can we get out of the ground? Obviously, we saw the project last week in the UK, 100 billion barrels underneath the UK countryside, which we can get 3 to 15%. I think the likelihood is probably going to be a similar kind of result, but who knows? I think until they really get the results out and published, we'll start to see probably a spike in the price. And now that they've proved there is oil there, I think let's wait and see if the sky's the limit.
I had a look at your chart earlier though. It seems to be a bit up and down, up and down. Does that worry you though? In the end of the competition, it could be a matter of timing. You could be on a downturn.
Well, we've seen that, haven't we? Just with the on-running battle with Mr. Einstein, James Chu over the last few weeks. And the fact that if you hit the trough or the peak, it depends. And unfortunately enough, I think we had the peak just at the end of the quarter. So got first at the first half of the first quarter. But we'll see how we go from there on, I think. So enough about the positivity around in my sock. PCG Entertainment. Yes.
So they're currently suspended from trading. Sounds horrendous, I know. But it's pending reverse takeover. So they are trying to take over another company, which I think is potentially a good thing. And I think the company have also agreed with me on Twitter. If they exercise the option to buy the company, they'll be unsuspended in about July time. We could obviously see the share price suffer a little bit, but by the end of the year, top of the table.
Okay, well, I don't really know how to come back on that one. I think if we look at the history of companies that have been suspended, typically it doesn't bode well for strong share performance afterwards.
I think it depends on the type of suspension.
Okay.
All right then, so I suppose until next quarter, we'll just have to wait and see. But do you think you're going to be top of the table again?
Possibly. I think I've got
going to beat ASOS.
It'll be a close run thing, as it has been since the beginning. But
and I'll hopefully be out of suspension by then as well.
Well, let's hope so. I think let's hope that you're moving up the leaderboard, because I think James and I are getting a little bit lonely at the top. There is about 20% gap, I think, between us two and the next one on the list. So we'll see how we go. Best of luck.